Checking in with Park City's own Anders Johnson. Anders, going to your second games, what are you expecting out of this experience that's going to be different from last time?
I think the one advantage I have from going to the Olympics before is that I kind of already know what it's like. It shouldn't be too much of a shock, for me, and just kind of focus on my ski jumping and go from there. How
has your jumping been this season?
It started off pretty poor, I'd say. Not the best start. I'm coming back from a pretty serious knee injury that I had in July, and so I hadn't had so many jumps. I only had maybe 10 jumps coming back from a knee injury before starting, traveling the World Cup circuit again. So it's been getting better and better and better each day, and until recently, it's kind of more normal, I'd say. And it can only go up from here.
So are you feeling that maybe you could be the dark horse, the sleeper? People haven't seen you, and you're ready to uncork something?
I hope so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go take it, day by day. If I'm feeling like I can jump well, then we'll see. As far as a medal hope goes, it is a long shot, but you never know.
Tell us a little bit about some of the competition that you're expecting to see out there. Who's still the strong names in ski jumping?
There are several people who can go for a medal every day, and this year it's Simone Amon, the winner from these games here, and then a young Austrian kid named Gregor Schlierenzauer, and those two have been basically trading off wins back-to-back weekends for the last 2 years. So those are probably the two favorites, I'd say, but it's truly anyone's game.
What is it going to take for you to separate yourself, from the crowd and make it up onto a podium?
I don't know, just not worry about, the crowd and the environment too much, and just kind of take it as a training day. But it is a little easier said than done, so I don't know, we'll see. Just have fun with it.
What are you working on here in these final days leading up to the games? It's nice to have this in your own backyard, and you can stay comfortable, but what are you focusing on right now?
Just testing some equipment, making sure everything's dialed in and everything, new skis, new suits, that kind of stuff. And yeah, just keep working a little bit more on the technique that I've been working on all year, and just kind of getting it dialed in, because these hills are very similar to the ones up in Vancouver, and to have these, these are my home hills, I think that's already a big enough advantage in itself. So.
All right, and talk about the rest of your teammates here on Team USA for ski jumping. Give us a little scoop on the rest of the guys.
We're a 3-person team, and there's one of them's Nick Alexander. He's from Lebanon, New Hampshire, and the other is only a 17-year-old kid from just outside Lake Placid named Peter Fournette. And they're great kids. They're awesome teammates. They're my teammates, but they're also, I consider them my good friends. And so it'll be fun. I think it's a little unfortunate we can't bring a team up there, but with the new qualifying rules, it's still pretty cool that we can even take 3. So, as far as my team goes, Nick Alexander last year had a couple of breakthrough competitions on the World Cup circuit, making the top 15 once or twice. And so he's been a little off and on this year, but when he's on, he's a really good jumper. And Peter just came back from the Junior World Championships, just missing the top 10, which is the best result that Americans had at Junior Worlds in years. So I think, we've got a team. We're all dark horses, but, it should be fun, and we're looking forward to raising some eyebrows, I guess.
All right. Finally, I just wanted to ask, on a personal note, how disappointed were you that the women were not able to jump in Vancouver? I know your sister is also a ski jumper, and she had some Olympic dreams of her own.
It's disappointing. I think Alyssa and I have kind of wanted to compete in the Olympics together since we started jumping. It kind of just is what it is. For me, there's nothing I can really do in order for my sister to compete at the Olympics. I kind of have to focus on my own career, and she has to do the same for hers. So I think it's she's definitely, still pretty heartbroken. It's been a back-to-back process now where they've kind of been shut down, but she's sticking in it. She's sticking with it, and I think she's, she really wants to see the sport progress as much as it can. So.
And is she going to be out there cheering you on?
Yeah, she actually left for Europe yesterday, and I think she's gonna go up to Vancouver the last week. But like I said, she still has her competitions that she needs to focus on, and mine the same. So she's gonna be, my sister's my biggest fan, and I'm her biggest fan. So I mean, she'll be there.
All right. Well, make Park City proud, okay?
Yeah, definitely, I'll do my best.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
Ski jumping traditionally is known as a youthful sport, and you're talking about all these big names that have been around for a long time. How do you feel about the graceful aging of the average ski jumper?
Yeah, it's weird because ski jumping was always kind of considered a sport for the youth. I mean, now you have jumpers. I mean, the average age for a competitive jumper is like 25 or 26. So, and then we even have a couple of Japanese jumpers who are close to 40. So, I mean, and there's some that are 16, 17. So it ranges really. I mean, it's, I don't think that it's definitely a youthful sport anymore. I mean, it definitely, the veterans are just still sticking around and doing well still. So
Experience pays off, huh?
yeah, I guess so.